Hey guys, it's time for a garden update. And it's a hot update because it's very hot out here.
Oh yeah, it's so hot. It's like really hot here. We could easily grow bananas and pineapple and all kinds of exotic fruit here. But the thing with it is that it won't last. So the growing season is so short here.
So yeah, we'll show you what she's growing here a little bit. What do we have over here, Kulika?
These are alpine strawberries. I have all kinds of different varieties. I think this one is Alexandria, if I remember it correctly. And those ones, these are some, actually this is some very old variety of garden strawberries. They are very small berries, but they're like normal garden strawberries, but they're quite small and not too terribly sweet, rather sour. But the thing about them is that they survive winters. So these are the only variety that has survived all the winters here in Saskatoon. So now I brought them here.
So what's over in this bed?
These ones there are another variety of alpine strawberries, and these ones are another super old garden strawberry variety that I got from someone who yeah, so they said they have had them in their garden for I don't know, like for decades, so they're rather old. I think she said they have had them before they even bought the place.
What about behind you?
The thing with these strawberries is that they are good hardy varieties. So all these fancy varieties that they sell in garden centers, I've been buying all kinds of different varieties, but they don't survive really winters. So yeah, what's the use? I spend so much money on them and then they won't last.
And here?
And these are just my leftovers tomatoes that I did not get to squish in the greenhouse. So I just planted them here. They were supposed to be temporarily here, so I was gonna make a bed for them somewhere over there, but I haven't got the chance to do that yet. And now I think looks like they're gonna here to stay. So
all right, we'll do a greenhouse. We'll show you the greenhouse too next, but let's go move on down here. These are in the thumbnail, guys. What are these trees?
These are apple trees. These are my babies. I spent lots of money on them. I ordered some. I've been spending so many nights, usually nights, more nights than days, searching through all kinds of different garden, nurseries all over Canada, to find some old heirloom varieties. There have been certain varieties that I've been looking for, and one is yellow transparent. Yellow transparent, and this is yellow transparent that I did manage to find. So, and
lots of goodies, guys.
These are Antonovkas that I managed to find from another nursery. I'm familiar with those varieties from my childhood, so we used to have those in our garden in Estonia. So I know what they are. And these ones are these have been grown from seedlings, so these are surprise apple trees. They could be good and they could be bad. Surprise. They might be totally inedible, but I'm a kind of adventurous, so I want to try out and see what they're like. They were sold as surprise apples, so.
So look at the garden, guys.
This one is actually Saskatoon berry that I dug out from underneath our Saskatoon berry in Saskatoon.
Yes, Saskatoon. But yeah, look at all this hard work she's done. I've done none of it. This is her specialty here, and it's a hobby for her too, so she loves doing this.
Yeah, all this grass will get dug out eventually.
There's more grass here.
Right now I'm just giving my back a little break, so it was getting really sore because the ground was so wet and the sod was so soggy and heavy when I was digging out the last portion of it. So
let's go over here.
So I'm more or less recovered now, so I'm ready to dig out the rest of it very soon when the weather would cool down.
What do you have
really
down here?
To do in that heat.
Yeah, it's so hot. And then bugs
beans.
At night.
These are beans.
Those are beans?
Over there I planted dill, but I don't think it will get much of a chance to germinate.
A lot of things were late planted too.
Well, I planted it. We weren't here, and it's probably all dried out. Because if it started to germinate, it's probably killed by the heat because it has been excessive heat. Oh, these are. This is a joke. These are cauliflower and broccoli and Brussels sprouts.
They don't look very good.
Well, first off, I planted, I'm gonna show you when I take the camera from
Yeah,
there.
Kulika will take
I
the camera
started
here right away.
Seedlings over there, but I was naive enough to think that they will grow without organic matter. As you can see, there's nothing but yellow sand here. So once you dig that sod out, so what's left is just pure sand. So you really need to build good soil here. So and those ones, since I gave up on my little seedlings, they weren't obviously growing. So and I got at the end of the like a couple of weeks ago, the garden centers are clearing out their stuff. So
I'm gonna move over here,
a
guys.
really good deal, like $1.49 for a pack of 6. So I got a whole bunch of them, but as I'm saying, there is no organic matter, so they're not really growing. But
So
well.
I'll give her the camera, guys, because she'll tell you more about it. She'll go back there.
Now these two beds here, these are mostly beans that seem to be doing really good because, as I said, there is barely any organic matter here. So peas and beans, as we know, are nitrogen fixers, so they don't need much of organic matter. And over here at the end this is asparagus, and then there are a couple of zucchinis, and here there are some pumpkins that aren't doing very good. I'm not sure which ones are which because they're all mixed up, but if they grow I'll find out, and if not, then who cares. And these ones here are beans, and to the left there this is corn. So that seems to be doing pretty good considering how late I got it planted. But I've been putting some chicken poop there, so that seems to help them. And over here in this corner, these are way too close to each other. Once they grow, I'm gonna have to replant some of those bushes. These are sea buckthorn. Then I have some cherry trees here, and this little one is aronia. And then those three here, these are actually goji berries. So they seem to be doing pretty good. And over here, these little ones between these bigger goji berries, these are actually goji berries that I started from seeds. They are not very impressive yet, but let's see what comes of them. And these are peas. These seem to be doing really great. Look at them. They're all blooming and big pods already. I think I can get some crop from here really soon. Look at that. Doing really good. Yeah, there are all kinds of different varieties here. Too bad I planted them so close to each other, so it's too dense. But they're doing good. I should put some sticks here for them to climb. And these ones here, now this is carrots, but I think carrot fly has been working on them. So as you can see, there are only very few of them survived the attack. Well, I should have covered them with frost blankets, but I didn't, so well, next year. Now these ones are golden berries. This is a variety of crown cherries. These are really good, sweet berries. And this is just a mixed bed. I have peppermint here, parsley, and some these are the same hardy strawberries that I had there on the other strawberry bed. Here I have this box I planted with potatoes, and they seem to be doing really good. And then I had a little space left over. I planted a few Alpine strawberries here. As you can see, nice red berries. Yeah, and here in this corner, these are actually Antonovkas, little apple trees that I started from seeds. There's lots of them here. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with those or where I'm gonna plant them, but they will find a place. Yeah, so now you guys will get a good laugh. Look at that. This is my seed starting bed where I started all my cauliflowers and broccolis, and look at that. Isn't that impressive? Haha, you're supposed to laugh here. That's what happens when you plant cabbage, broccoli and cauliflower in the soil with no organic matter. They won't grow more than 2 centimeters. And then I have a few marigolds here that are just barely surviving, so we're gonna have to take these out and plant them somewhere in better place on a flower bed. These are cosmoses that seem to be doing not too bad. These are beets. These little purple things are beets, which did not obviously get any bigger than a few centimeters neither, and they never will. And these are calendula that are gonna plant on flower bed. And here along here I have, well, in the middle there, this is little linden tree that I dug out from our Saskatoon garden from underneath our huge linden tree. I love those trees. I'm gonna have to find a good place for it. It obviously can't stay here. I'm hoping at some point I'll get linden flowers from it. They're good for tea. And I have some currants here, red currants and black currants. And these are some different varieties of blackberries. And over here along the fence, these are raspberries, all kinds of different varieties of raspberries that I brought from Saskatoon garden. And those ones here, as you can see, this is a kind of mixed bed. There are strawberries, the same super hardy variety strawberries. And then I have garlic here. Garlic and strawberries are good companions, so they are helping each other. And the full bed is sprinkled with chamomile, as you can see. I never planted chamomile here, but they just started from seeds, because in Saskatoon garden I have chamomile all over the place, just planted itself. So I never weeded them out, so I'm gonna get flowers from here. I picked some already and we'll pick some more. And over here, in this end, these are my... these I've been really nursing here. They're barely alive, some of them, but some of them didn't make it. These I ordered from some nursery in Quebec. And as you can see, not all of them made it. So they're supposed to be some wild black raspberries and blackberries and that kind of stuff. So we'll see what comes of them.
Guys, I was going to show you the greenhouse in this video, but there's so much stuff for her to show here that it went on a little longer. So look for the next video. We'll do a greenhouse update. So if you're new to the channel, please subscribe here. We'll put links below to other videos, and you can check those out. So see you in the next one.
See you!